Hello, my name is Omar Martinez, and this is a video with some reflections about the international experience of Semana. The first place we visited was Singapore, a country that was founded as a British trading colony in 1819. Then it joined the Malaysia Federation in 1963, but 2 years later it became independent. It's located in southern Asia between Malaysia and Indonesia. The ethnic groups are 74.3% Chinese, 13.4% Malay, 9.1% Indian, and 3.2% others. Our first activity was to visit the Mexican embassy, where we met the ambassador who explained us about the country and his job in Singapore. He described Singapore as an excellent country with great development, but he also exposed that the citizens live in fear of being fined. We discovered that the Mexican population is increasing in Singapore. Now there are around 700 Mexicans living there. The second visit was Nanyang Technological University, which is one of the world's top 15 most beautiful and the best university in Asia. I was amazed with the incredible campus life, but overall, what impressed me the most was the research labs, the 3D printing lab, and so on. These are some of the robots that the students developed.
Because if they hit you in the head, you automatically die. It's moving at a very high speed and at a very high load.
I study engineer in mechatronics, and for me to visit those labs make me decide to study in Nanyang. I would like to have a lab like that ones in my campus, and also I would like to develop projects like, for example, the one of the 3D printed car. Also, I would like to make projects like the one of Amazon, where the students have to automate a warehouse to increase the efficiency and to reduce time of delivery.
The item because he thought the size of the box is taller than what it is. So when he approached it, he didn't suck anything. He realized
the opportunity they have to work in the Rolls-Royce labs called my attention, because they are making an important part of the process, that is research and investigate, so you can convert your project into a reality. The second day, we went to the Urban Industrial and Infrastructure Consultancy, where we learned about the continuous project that it's been working since many years ago. For the government of Singapore, it's very important the planning of the city and the design to make a controlled country, talking about the infrastructure of the city and even to control the population. In the afternoon, we visited New Water, and we had a great tour where we were aware of water care and the importance of reducing the waste of it. Singapore overcame its lack of natural water sources through the use of technology by reusing every drop of water more than once. We were shown the process of purification with advanced membrane technologies, making it clean and safe to drink. I think the lack of water, combined with the cultural features of the Singaporeans, is one of the reasons that it's an international leadership company. I mean, with cultural features that the Singaporeans learn to create international companies and a huge development despite all their limitations. They have already in their blood to be people capable of develop whatever they want. In Mexico, we are prestigious of having tons of natural resources, but to the pass of the years, we have ending with everything. That's why I think we are in time to create a company like New Water in Mexico and save our natural resources. This will be a big challenge for Mexico, starting with educating the people and the children about the importance of taking care of our natural resources and making them aware that the resources are not infinite and one day will disappear. Once this is achieved, we will be able to invest in the technology necessary to have our own new weather. The third day, we went to the DHL hub, where we learned about the technology is used to automate the conveyor belts and the logistics that DHL have to deliver the package correctly and in time. I think in Mexico we are well located because we are in the center of America. We would have a company like DHL or even a DHL hub for America in Mexico. I think we can be a strategic logistics point and increase the export of our products and also increase the import of technologies that could help Mexico to develop it as first world country and increase its infrastructure. In the afternoon, we went to the city gallery where we learned about the country, the past projects and the upcoming projects too. We could see a Singapore city model where it can be seen the future development and how big will be in a few years. The fourth day, we went to the National University of Singapore, where we could see the campus life, study areas, and we could see some projects of the students. The last activity was in the city of Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. So, talking about the country, we could observe that it's a little more disorganized than Singapore, but still we think that it's a great city and we like it a lot. The activity was to visit Matrade, Malaysia External Trade Development Corporation. This company promotes Malaysia's export industry. The company has a great capability because it exports almost all over the world. And I never imagined that many products come from Malaysia. Then we could see the gallery where we saw all the things that are imported, and it seems to me that in the future I could take as an option to import some industrial things from Malaysia. It was good to know this opportunity and have it in mind. In conclusion, this experience was one of the greatest I've ever had. I can say that I have learned a lot and I would like to make in the future some business either in Singapore or Malaysia. I feel that I have expanded my mind because before this trip I didn't trust in Asiatic products. But now that I have seen their great development, I know that they have good quality and their way of working is pretty efficient. Thank you so much for listening and watching.